Hey, what's up you guys? This is Tyler, and today I am butthurt because you are butthurt. So I'm gonna say some stuff that you guys might not want to hear, and I'm sorry, but it has to be said. If I didn't say it to you guys, I'd just be saying it to myself, which is what I've been doing for a while now. So it has come to my attention that some of my jokes or comments that I've made in my YouTube videos have come off as extremely offensive and hurtful to some people, which I would like to apologize for. Honestly, if something I said upset you so much that you were like in tears typing this desperate comment, pleading to me to just hold back with the horrible, insensitive things that I've said, then really, truly, I am sorry about that, because I had no idea that was gonna happen and no intention of that happening. Okay, so aside from me being a smartass, really, truly, honestly, people are being offended by my videos, and I'm kind of offended by that. If you don't mind, I would like to take a minute to just talk about myself. But really, what else do I ever do on here? So, I grew up and currently live in a very small conservative town in Arkansas that was literally in the Guinness Book of World Records for most churches per capita, surrounded by very racist, very homophobic, very ignorant, Confederate flag-wielding Donald Trump supporters. And on top of that, I post videos to the internet where I am constantly bombarded with extremely hateful comments. So I personally have been a little bit desensitized to very negative, ignorant people. What I mean is I'm used to it. I'm used to people saying really fucked up shit that is completely politically incorrect, which is not a good thing, and I do not think that's how it should be, but that's just how it is. I see so much of it that, you know, even though I'm offended, I'm not like, oh my god, how could this possibly happen? I'm like, yup, Arkansas, or like, yup, the internet. I'm used to being shit on from all angles, is what I'm trying to say. And I honestly, truly feel like I am one of the more accepting people. I feel like that if you were sitting in front of me right now, you would feel comfortable that I'm not going to judge you based on anything other than your character. So that being said, I would also like to clarify that I have sort of a fucked up sense of humor. I know most of you guys weren't here before I started making FTM videos, but if you were, you would know that I made really twisted videos. I dressed up as a lot of different characters. I made fun of a lot of people in a satire fashion, in a joking sort of way. And no, most of my jokes weren't politically correct, but they were never aimed at certain people or meant to be hurtful. Ever. And people understood that, and I got positive feedback. I didn't get anyone who was like pissed off or offended by those videos, which I feel like were sort of the equivalent, offensive-wise, as like Shane Dawson's videos sometimes. Not as bad. I didn't do blackface or anything like that. But like I dressed up like an emo kid one time and pretended to cut myself, but it was all in good fun. No, honestly, I used to have problems with self-harm. I have dealt with depression since I was 11 years old. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to anyone. I, more than anything in that video, was joking, making fun of myself. So yeah, I used to make these videos that I think were like twisted and fucked up, but still like in a really funny way. It's one of those train wreck videos where like it's so bad that you can't look away. But since then I feel like I've cleaned up my act. I have a more positive attitude. I'm coming at this YouTube from a different angle. I'm trying to be a source of information and support. And my YouTube videos are no longer based on like shock value and crude humor and shit like that. So honestly, I feel like on the very, very rare occasion that I do throw a joke into one of my videos, and it is what I feel like still within the guidelines of like my current standards for my videos, like I said, no longer being that shock value type thing, so I really don't see it as something that is offensive. And I never mean to put out content that's going to offend anyone. I would never want to make a blanket statement or target a group of people or say something mean that someone else will take personally and feel bad about themselves from watching my videos. Like, that is kind of the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do here. So when people get super offended by something that I never even thought would be offensive, that offends me. So everyone's just offended. I want to be able to be myself and not have to overly censor everything that I say and apologize for everything that I say. But at the same time, I need you to know that I am not trying to be mean towards anyone, and I'm definitely not trying to offend you. And I really feel like you need to not get so butthurt about stuff. Real talk, I'm gonna lay it out for you. If you put yourself out into the world in any way, shape, or form at all, you're going to get negative feedback. You're going to hear things that you don't want to hear. You're going to see things that you don't want to see, because that's just life, okay? So this is just a video of me saying, I'm sorry if I've offended you. If my videos get offensive, click away or unsubscribe. Honestly, I'm done over censoring myself. I feel like I want to put out good vibes and make people feel good, and also in the same sense make people laugh with jokes. But if everything that I joke about offends you, you probably shouldn't be here. And maybe this is partly my fault because I don't really show that joking side of me very often. I'm normally just talking about topics, and if I do make a joke, it's extremely topical and stupid. So whenever I poke fun at a subject or a person or anything like that, you guys are like, wow, he's being mean, because you really don't know my sense of humor. Because you don't know me in real life. In real life, I'm a major dick. I'm burning alive. No, not really. Like I said, I have a fucked up sense of humor, and if you guys can't handle it, I understand. But don't stick around, really. To the people who understand that I am joking when I am joking, thank you for being, well, I wouldn't say being smart, for having the comprehension that of a 13-year-old or above. I really don't have much else to say other than you guys need to calm down, go take a walk. Sorry for pissing people off, but I really don't feel like it was warranted. And I'm not going to censor myself just because some people can't handle my jokes. I feel like I'm more than that, and if people can't see past that, then they shouldn't be here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Goose, please not now. Okay. What a bitch.